guys, what's up? I know I'm a little bright, but I'm working with a new camera today, so this should be fun, and I'm using a very tall lamp to make myself more bright. Today I'm going to be doing my second video that I wanted to do along with the beginner makeup kit. I also want to do like a beginner kit and brushes. I do have, brushes in there. So just jumping into the video, this is a kit. I've had this little makeup bag for 3 or 4 years now. I got it from Kmart and it is fantastic. You open it up and it has a pocket over here somewhere, right there, and a pocket on the outside. And for a while I was using just a bunch of these to help keep my makeup all together, put my brushes in there, and yeah, until I got a vanity, this is what I was using. So jumping into the brushes, going in no order or anything. I do have a lot of brushes. It's because I couldn't figure out what brushes to show you guys as beginners of what to use. So brand and quality are up to you guys. This is my personal preference for beginner brushes, and even as I'm more expanding my own abilities with makeup, I always gravitate towards more affordable brushes because you can do so much still and get that great flawless face just full of makeup with affordable brushes. Like, you don't need that Sigma brush to do a perfect smoky eye or whatever else. You can use whatever brushes that you can afford and what you have on you. So going with face brushes, I do have a bunch. Grab them all here. Yeah. So the first thing isn't a brush. It is the Real Techniques Beauty Complexion Sponge, and I love these. These are $6.99 for one, or instead of my Ulta haul, get the 2 package for $10.99 because two is better than one always. And you get these wet and you squeeze it out and it just expands in size. This is normal size. So, but if you don't want to try a beauty sponge to put on your foundation or concealer or whatever else, I do have other brushes you could use for foundation. So these two are multi-purpose brushes. This one is the E.L.F. Ultimate Blending Brush. Looks like so. You can use this for putting on foundation, blending out concealer, doing contour, blush, highlight, setting your face. You can do so much with this brush. I mean, don't use it all at the same time, but you can just do so much with this brush. That is from E.L.F. The black handle is from their Studio line, so this I believe was $6. So, moving on to another multi-purpose brush. This one is from Real Techniques. It is called the Expert Face Brush. Again, you can use this for foundation, contouring, blush, under eyes, anything that your face needs. You can do it with this brush. These brushes are fantastic for multitasking. Moving on to a fluffy brush, looks like so. This is by Ecotools. This was about $6 as well, but this is more for like setting your face with your powder. I guess you can blend out stuff with this, but it's more for powder. I do recommend it for that. Moving on to something that's for blush, would be the Real Techniques Blush Brush. Again, you can use this for contouring, blush. You can do your highlight with it. You can set your under eyes with this. It's just a big fluffy brush, so you can do a lot with it. And it is really nice for that. Moving on to my last face brushes. Now you're going to be like, why do you have 2 of the same exact brush that just say different names on them? I don't know. Honestly, I couldn't tell you. So they look like this. The first one is the E.L.F. Blush Brush, but you can use this for anything. This is the E.L.F. Small Tapered Brush. I do use this one more for my highlight because it's so small and it's easier to get where I want it to go from the highest points of my face. But they're literally the same, just the blush brush is a little bit bigger and more tapered. But they really could do the same exact thing. I just have two brushes. And again, these are the studio line from E.L.F, so they're like $5 or $6 for those. Now moving on to eye brushes. I do have a lot, just because. I can't even tell you why. So starting off with a mini story. I went to Target over the weekend with my mom, and we were down a little aisle, and she went her own way, and I just stood there with the cart like, oh my god, like hurry up kind of, you know, attitude, as we all have. And I'm sitting there drinking my coffee, and I was like, oh, what do they have in a little end cap here? And they had some like travel size stuff, sample size things you could buy, and there were brushes in a little package, and I was like, really, for $4.28? I'll try those for this video. They are the Ecotools dual-ended brushes, which are fantastic for beginners because you're gonna have two like handles to put in your bag, but you can use both ends for so much for your eyes. So the first one has a blending brush on there. On the opposite end, it has a smudger brush, which just smudge things out or gets closer to your eye lash line. And on the other brush has a eye definer brush, so this is great for like using gel eyeliner. Opposite end is the eyeshadow brush itself, so putting color all over your lid. So, but these dual little things are fantastic for beginners, even for professionals, like fantastic. And for $4 for 4 brushes technically, you can't go wrong. So my last brushes kind of just are all together. These are all from E.L.F. I have a small obsession with E.L.F. things. It's just so cheap and it's affordable. Like, how could you go wrong with that? So 2 of these are actually not considered eyeshadow brushes by any means. The first one is this big fluffy brush. It is the Flawless Concealer Brush. I actually use this for blending out my eyeshadow when I'm like at the end of me applying all my eyeshadow. I blend everything out with this, or I put the product on to begin with and put it in my crease. It's just a big fluffy brush, and it works. You do what you can with what you have, honestly. The next one is also a contour brush. This is more for like contouring your nose, but I use this as like a blending brush, or like putting product on the outside of like the outer V and packing it there and then blending it out later. And the last one from the Studio line is their actual blending brush. It looks like so. But these, you know, any brush can do anything. I do use this for eyeshadow actually, and blending and whatever else I need to do. I do. Stop eating my brushes. I don't like you today. No. Now moving on to E.L.F. as well, but these are their $1 brushes. How fantastic. And they do a fantastic job. So the first one is the E.L.F. Professional Eyeliner Brush. It also is an eye definer brush. This one's more square. It's not angled. So this one you can take, you know, the first color that you put in your crease and put it on your lower lash line to give your like eye that ring around look, the more smoky eye. So that would be great for that. And the last 2 are a blending brush and an eyeshadow brush. So this one is the blending brush. It looks like so. And then this one is the eyeshadow brush. Again, they are $1. How could you go wrong with $1? So that is it for this video. Just a side note, I am still working out, you know, kinks here and there with my camera situation, with lighting. I'm using a very tall lamp, as I mentioned. I think I mentioned at the beginning. I am trying to find like a little monitor screen because my computer is not compatible with the HDMI cord for this, so I can see myself and make sure like I'm in frame, I'm talking to the camera and not the little screen on the side there, which I know I've been doing a lot and I'm sorry. So yeah, so I'm just trying to figure out stuff and make my videos as best quality as possible. It's not about quantity for me, it is about quality, and I want to give you guys the best quality video I can perform and I can make for you. So with that being said, just bear with me. I am trying to do a lot of things with my camera and my room setup. I just don't know what to do with everything that I have. So with that being said, I am going to post this video, obviously, and I want feedback. I 100% want people to be like, try this lighting, try that lighting, try having your camera angled differently, try having your tripod, you know, somewhere else or closer. Whatever you guys got, give me. I would love feedback. And also, I have a couple videos in mind for you guys. I did, let me get it here, show you guys that I bought the Stardust palette. This is the big package that they're selling on Too Faced with Vegas name. Right now, it has like the palette, it has the shadow insurance, the Better Than Sex mascara, and a little eyeshadow in the shade, I have no idea what it is, in a pretty gold shade. So I want to do a tutorial with the palette in there for you guys. A lot of people asked for it on my Instagram, and my sister's best friend actually texted me and said, how do you cover up your acne? Because what I'm doing to cover my acne and then putting foundation over does not look good. So I want to do a video on how to cover your acne before you put foundation on, so it doesn't look so bumpy and unflawless. I have a few tricks up my sleeve. Yes, I do. So with that being said, thank you guys for watching. I do always appreciate the views and subscribers. If you do this video, like the little mini series kind of thing, give this video a big thumbs up. I always want to know what you guys like. Again, I told you in my last video, I want to be different on my channel, but it's hard because a lot of people do the same things. So if you guys have any advice, comments, concerns, as always, leave it down below. I always read you guys' comments and I always comment back. Thank you guys and I love you. Bye.